Zachariah, being a man of an altar, went in an altar as he does. I altareng ya hae jwalo ka tlwaelo. Ngwana mongwe wa borona ile re ha e hlalosa a re altareng ya hao ha o kene mang kapa mang. Altareng ya Zachariah mo hona o no hlaba o netsa setjhiso teng a rapela teng ho no kena yena a le mong. But someone, another being, a thola sepupuwa sa seng altareng ya hae. Only one thing. There can only be one reason. Hore o kene jwang mo ho tukang. When power meets power, the lesser power bows. The only way Gabriel was able to enter the altar, it's because he stands on the greater altar. Zachariah kenna khabariele lingelo ye emang pela modimo. In other words, I stand upon the higher altar than your altar. The only person who can invade your altar, it's someone who stands on the greater altar. And I stand in the presence of God. I stand upon the altar that supersedes all altars. That's what gave me an access to your altar. The only people that can take a man of an altar down are people who stand upon greater altars. No. Altaring ya how mutu yang kau diam hoyona. Kia emang altaring ya kau dimu hoya how. Hari yang kamu nama Afrika. Mulo yang kamu yang mulo. Ki mulo ya emang ya julang altaring ya kau dimu mulo yenwa. Maksud tu baru yang khe. Kia nak hena yang kau tang yemu. Muloinyana ba batla ho lo molwantsha le mo ke le right bitso le ke le setsa Mphuthi correct msadi ya malome ke lona thank you mzali wa ha nka muloinyana monyana ba batla ho lo molwantsha le ngege le keke akeke ba o besa wa tuka there's only imwe fela tsela ya hae ya eno a lekang ya ka hodimo tsela ya hae e nngwe fela ke lefu hobane eno mo holang ka elela hore ena mnyano ntsa bapalla mona haufinyana le ena o tla mo tlosa tseleng. Ntho e ke buang la etse moloi a bohlale ha o ya ho yena mo jwetsa hore ke batla hore o loele moloi ole ha sheba altar ya hae e ya mo phulella hore yenwa o batla mo lwana le a sthakao o tla mo ka o jwetsa hore a go le ke tlong e nngwe ka se kgone lwana le hobane le boloying hona le hona thona ke se ke ne ke tjotsa sa tla bona be ke fitetla but they are ranks hona ha ka se so tla tla ke di rank e bona na rank e but they are ranks, they are places, they are positions. You don't challenge what is greater than you. Servants of God, you don't challenge a demon that is greater than your altar. Sons and daughters of thunder, you don't challenge what is greater than your altar. Before you can challenge what is greater than your altar, go back to your altar and erect your altar, strengthen your altar, nurture your altar, anoint your altar, then stand. Otla modimo hae o latile le temona le ka odimo thapelo ya hao be lo ntsamelo o bore modimo na o sile ke bana banna ba bohlale be go bontshe bona ba bohlale banna ba ne re nana gore ke makwana bo abuti ba Davida utlwa bo abuti ba Davida ne ba le bohlale ha Goliath a ema they could tell the rank that this man occupies is much greater than our rank. Muruti, how do you know? This is how I knew by the scriptures. When the Bible speaks of Goliath, it says the champion of the Philistines army. Now, he was not just a military man, innocently soul affair, but he was a champion, according to my version. I was in Laos, but now, monana Goliath pele ba mo hlalosa ba bua Sotho sena se thata sa ho simpho ha ba pele ba o hlalosa hore ke eng ba bua Sotho sena se thata. Now he was not just any soldier, he was not just a mere military man, but he was a champion. Now championship ya him, it's a rank. He's not ranked as the other soldiers, but he's ranked in a higher rank than the others. Now when he stood, David's brothers realized the rank this man occupied is much greater than our ranks. We cannot fight such a man or we will die before sunset. Though they are of God's army, they went back. We know that we are God's army, we know, but the one who's standing before us, he occupied a higher rank than ours. Now, for our sake, let's just calm yourself down. I cannot go against such a man because of a rank. Now comes a young man by the name of David, a man who has fought lions and bears in a field, in a wilderness. A man who has trained in the jungle. Now he knows he has met more fearful things. Now, the more you kill, the more you go up in rank. The more you overcome is the more your rank goes a little bit higher. The more the mission that simply means there's a rank, there's a battle that you fought and overcame. How can I say how pass? How say what like a certificate when you know? Sabi how pass? But what like a certificate when you know? What's happening? You are changing ranks. Now David has fought lions and bears in the wilderness. Now the more he overcomes, the more he accelerated. Is the more he changed the rank. You cannot fight a man who has fought more battles than you. Who the heaven do you think you are? It is foolish to try and fight someone who has fought before you were even born. Know your rank and you will live long. I might sound charismatic, but it will be foolish of me to try and challenge men of God who has preached before I was. Just because I speak in more tongues, just because I am more eloquent and fluent than they are, then I think I am more supreme than they are. You are a foolish son. You cannot fight people who have fought before you are even born. I respect my seniors in the gospel in such a way, Yahweh, I visit them for advice and teachings and testimonies. What happened along the way? Paul says, I have fought beasts in Ephesus. Now, how can you expect to stand against a man who has fought beasts while you are still fighting demons? Man, come on. We're not so long time a little demon la takato fellow, little demon la snake. Hakata waka ubuamu to hampi. Yalu anen lidi bata. It's foolish and unwise. Kina no mamela barre bali kanang linna. Ba questiona, ba to ba shote punto ba khale barre. Ho bani kala ba batla di followers. Stupidly along with your followers. Know your rank, know your place. This woman of God has started preaching before I was. She has started leading the church before I even started. I think that time I came out of you get that. You visit search for wisdom, for knowledge, for growth. Dumela. Kholate ha ema ba church. Ho churcha le motho la modimo that knows their rank. Ba church. Tafita ha fihla. Banna ba church na wa dumelisa. Dumelisa bana ba bo ba tlise di discounting. Picture this. Okena ka harama sole. Wa bere ni short pen o khapudi. Ba tshwere dithunya o tshwere phafa ya o dis. O tlisa skafti. Masole a church. Wena o ya phi. Impa ha o ba fiti fela wa dumelisa. Ere go jwetsa. Moto who has fought battles, someone who occupies a higher rank, before they can even utter a word, look and observe their character. Shabatile ba itshwere ka yona. Motho moholo le ha thola bana ba hlala ka moo. Ha hlale ka moo le bona. Ibile ha ba tshele ka metsi ka bona, ha ba tshele ka moo. Hobane o nkile a bapala ka moo. O ya tseba. His approach or their approach, it's more matured. And a mature person does not say, I am matured. But immatures are the ones who are quick to say, I am matured. Don't tell us. Show us. Hafika Tafita, with men, a menat young men. What do you say? He saluted them, gave them salutations. Greeted them. Abuti Papa he was the son of Jesse, right? Jesse I was Agnes' captain. I was Agnes Kiole Wapani and Dwayne. How did one yes nangi menas? Morosinya Roto Balape Mo. What is it? I'm just trying to visualize how Bali and Muto Atusa Ngabe Obalia song. Oh wow. Come on. Imagine. Oh wow. Ngas Bali song. Lydia Tanganisa. Oh, it's hard to matter. The same person, Malu Christus Captain, Africa. You are there, House Agnes Legat, Papa Nariki Sedijo. But a young, well-mannered young man would many summer for her. Or for the job of the strength, the Sao Balia, Scout, but now Balia or Labilo Tower. Now Balia holds. The Koshebet tonight to every sang and then I used to tell Fatty. They have hard to every Dabaya Balia to him, but it fell and half the back. The Shabbos in tree. When I was Shabu, how many evidence are Shabbos? Okay, I told me I'm recruiting.